After getting a second chance at life, she did the first thing no one expected. She asked her husband, the powerful CEO, for a divorce. Not only that, she even tried to set him up with the cunning woman he secretly liked. To ease the other woman's worries, she secretly paid off her mother's years of hospital debt just to clear the path for their relationship. But things didn't go as planned. Instead of pushing them together, her actions started to change the way the CEO looked at her. The same man who once couldn't stand her, now seemed to feel something different. In her past life, she had foolishly clung to the CEO, even when he treated her like air, even when he divorced her, even when he forced her to humiliate herself at a party, all to protect that woman. But now, she was done playing the fool. This time, she just wanted to live her own life, with no regrets. So she pulled one last move. While the CEO was in the shower, she used his phone to invite the cunning woman to dinner. Then she made up a lie to lure the CEO to the same restaurant. When he showed up and realized she wasn't the one waiting for him, he was actually disappointed. Satisfied things were finally moving in the direction she planned, she walked away and headed straight to a bar to toast to her soon-to-be single life. But before she could even finish her drink, the CEO got a message from a friend saying they saw her enter a bar alone. Anger flared. He left the woman at the dinner table and stormed out. Seeing the fury on his face, people nearby scattered in fear. Meanwhile, she was still laughing with a controller in hand, lost in a game. The CEO barged in, threw her over his shoulder, and dragged her back home. Ever since she started acting differently, he couldn't stop thinking about her. Why was she suddenly so eager to leave? What changed? A few drinks in, she finally spilled her heart. And just like that, she had him hooked again. The next morning, the CEO waited for her to apologize or change her mind. Instead, she stuck to her word. She still wanted the divorce. Furious, he ordered the house sealed. She was forbidden from going outside without his permission. But she wasn't about to give up. She hadn't even finished her mission, getting the CEO and the other woman together. She remembered how, in her past life, she'd sabotaged a major business deal by secretly editing a proposal, causing the company to lose a bid and pushing a wedge between the CEO and his love interest. So this time, she fixed it. She scaled a wall, snuck into the office, and resubmitted the corrected project plan. But just as she was about to slip away, they walked in. The CEO and that woman caught her red-handed. She tried to play it off, but the moment the woman realized the file had already been sent, the CEO blew up at her. He didn't even let her explain. Holding back tears, she left without a word. It didn't take long for the CEO to get a call. The client was thrilled with the proposal and approved the deal. That's when it hit him. He was wrong. Again. He rushed out to find her, and when he finally did, she was standing on the street corner, playing her violin. Memories came flooding back. He had known her since childhood. Through all the years, she was the one who never gave up on him. And now, realizing she'd even given up music for him, hit hard. He wanted to apologize, but his words came out wrong. Instead of "I'm sorry," he snapped at her again. But this time, she didn't flinch. She calmly linked arms with a man passing by and announced she had a date to get to. The man, clearly in on it, played along. The CEO stood there, speechless, watching them walk off together. Jealousy burned in his chest. Without even sparing the other woman a glance, he pulled out his phone and called his assistant. "Find out everything about the guy who just left with her," he said.